would have given anything to just see one African news anchor come out and be like, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the African News Network. Tonight, we are covering the ongoing coronavirus pandemic that is ravaging the Western world.
Welcome to Tunacheki's Africa React. I'm your host, Mikey Mushi, and this is a show where we go online and react to viral videos that are concerning the African continent. Before we start, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to catch our latest videos. So today we are going to react to Trevor Noah. He's back. And when I mean he's back doing what he does, stand-up comedy, no longer doing the Daily Show, no longer constrained by the Western media. He can now freely speak. And in this video, he actually does what he's been waiting to do for as long as he was in the Daily Show, right? For years, he's been just wanting to be free and tell the truth. In this video, we're going to react on his take on how hypocrites the Western media are, how they report on Africa versus how they report on the West, okay?
When Ebola was happening in Africa, the news always made it seem like it was Africans' fault for having Ebola. And I would watch this and I'd be like, no, why Africa? Why? Why do we love doing this to ourselves? Why do we like kissing monkeys? The lips are so sexy. And then when COVID came, and they dealt with it better than any other continent. Africans aren't spiteful people, because I would have given anything to just see one African news anchor come out and be like, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the African News Network. Tonight, we are covering the ongoing coronavirus pandemic that is ravaging the Western world. Some of them have even had to be shown how to wash their own hands. Savages. Some of them do not even want to wear masks across their face, saying, quote, I cannot breathe through this piece of cloth. This is commonly known by scientists as bitch-ass lungs syndrome.
Yeah, that was the clip we are reacting to. So before we continue, please check out this message from our channel sponsors, Get Bundi, and we'll be back with our reaction.
Hi there. Are you aware young people all over Africa are starting to take their destiny in their own hand? You can also do the same thing. All you have to do is get Bundi. For just $4 or 2,000 naira per month, you can learn digital skills. You can also learn search engine optimization in pidgin language for free. Just go to www.getbundi.com, or you can download the app and take your future into your own hands today. What are you waiting for? Get Bundi.
For more information, please check out www.getbundi.com. All the information will be in the descriptions below. Please check them out. You will definitely not regret this, okay? Yeah, so let's carry on with our reaction. So here's the thing. As we stated, Trevor Noah has been wanted to get out of the Daily Show because of the constraints of working in Western media. If you work for a BBC, if you work for CNN, if you work for a Daily Show, MSNBC, like anything that's Western media mainstream, right, controlled by the Murdochs or these white supremacists, right, you are a slave. You have to stick to the script. You can't speak out your mind. They are called talking points. You have to mention the talking points. You stick to the talking points regardless of your feelings, right? That's why Don Lemon, I think he got fired, right? CNN is now starting to become right. And Fox News also fired that other guy, I forget his name, because he was being too, unhinged, just saying, he might by mistake tell the truth, right? So Western media doesn't want that. They don't want the people in front of your screens talking the truth, telling their honest opinions, right? That's why you have Tunacheki. So Trevor Noah in this video just states the truth, how during Ebola, right, it was like the end of the world, like Africa deserved Ebola, it was our fault, right? And now when it came to COVID, it was like, oh no, hey, these poor white people who are dying, oh, like it's so unfair, oh, like the reporting was so unfair, right? And here Trevor Noah just, I can't even do justice what he said. He just perfectly explains how. And there's a point where he mentions he wishes there was a media, African media anchor who called them out for this. That was us. We definitely called out the West during the whole COVID like season, should I call it a season, or COVID case, right? So we call them out, how the hypocrites, how they were blaming Africa even for COVID, right? There's a point even China started blaming Africans for bringing COVID to them, or like even Americans trying to put Africans in these red lists and being so racist towards something that it's not our fault. Africans dealt with COVID as professionally as possible, right? We stuck to the guidelines. We kept ourselves, like, although they didn't give us the vaccines, or we didn't use like the vaccines that they were giving us, majority of Africans didn't get vaccinated, and we ended up dealing with COVID better. Not because we are superhuman or something. No, because we just stuck to basic things like washing your hands, like basic hygiene, like using the water, social distancing, things we learned from Ebola, right? So the West couldn't handle these small things. All they were doing was fighting for toilet paper, as if that would help you against COVID. And still, Africans got blamed for the incompetency of the West, right? They couldn't deal with the virus. Instead, they're blaming Africa. They're putting us in red lists. They're racially discriminating us. The things they did, right? And Trevor Noah perfectly says it. Like I wish there was just an African media outlet who would call them for that. We are calling the West for that, right? You're a bunch of hypocrites. Everybody in Western media, all of you, regardless of where your heart is, hypocrites, right? That was our quick reaction. These reactions are our personal opinions, right? Please let us know in the comments below what you think about that clip. Trevor Noah is finally back. Really, Trevor Noah is finally back. So please check out his stand-up comedy, right? He's going to talk about the things he's going to talk about, right? He's not going to be told to read a script where he condemns Malema for fighting for land for South Africans, which he was forced. Trevor Noah never said why he left the Daily Show, right? I'm sure he loved stand-up comedy to be free, right? But also, I'm sure sometimes it was really hurting him talking about things that really didn't believe in, or things that he was forced to say, right? And for somebody as brilliant as Trevor Noah, I'm sure he just wanted freedom, and he got freedom, right? Getting away from that job, it's worth millions, right? Tens of millions. He was being paid so well. And he said, the money is not worth my dignity. And that's why he left the Daily Show. Again, please, before we leave, make sure to check out www.getbundi.com and learn more about how you can empower yourself as a young African. You can empower yourself as somebody who's willing to put yourself out there and learn new skills, right? So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Please share, like this video. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Definitely really helps us out. Thank you to our members, our Patreons, and anybody who donates us, buys our merch. We really appreciate you guys. It's the small things, but it really helps out. So with that said, this has been Mekimushi from Tunacheki. And always remember, Africa is watching.